You've just finished your August ordinary meeting. It was a long one today. A few things on the agenda. There was a development application for 1513 Old Bruce Highway.
Yeah, look, it was an interesting application and an interesting desire from council as well. Staff came back with a recommendation, and I think the presentation by our staff was actually very balanced in that they were there to look at it from a planning perspective, and council's role was to look at it from the community perspective. Council's instructions are to go back and come back with an alternative recommendation, not either or, but this is a recommendation for refusal. This would be a recommendation to approve the application and also the conditions surrounding that. So councillors can see both sides of the argument, because as our staff member pointed out, Ms Stenholm, that it was one of those borderline applications and staff were a little bit, wavering as to which way was the best case to go. So I think I look forward to that discussion and debate at our next meeting.
Another agenda item was the procurement report that came to council. This is a new thing for council. Yeah,
look, it's just we've got a water business unit report every month. We've got procurement reports now, and we were well aware that that was an area that we were struggling in as an organisation. This is just another seam of extra information going out, particularly to our suppliers and our contractors, but also to councillors and to residents. So they're well aware of our processes, they're well aware of the changes that we're making, and some of the tenders that we're receiving and approving, but just general progress in that area. So it's very good.
And a good news item, there was some black spot funding that came through today.
Yes, absolutely love it when the federal or state governments, put some money in the can and help us improve particularly our road safety, but also provide a better service to residents. And the corner on Sandy Creek Road near Langley Road, I mean, as I said during the meeting, it was a parking lot there for, as soon as there's a bit of wet weather. And I think there's probably been 4 or 5 accidents in the last 6 months. So it's definitely in need of an upgrade. Our staff have been so quick to come up with the planning and the design, so that's great. And the funding has come through from the federal government, so that's awesome. Improvements to public transport with bus shelters on the eastern side around Tin Can Bay and Rainbow Beach. So, I mean, win-win. Happy as. Really appreciate the money from the federal government and look forward to much more of it.